Blackwater, a name synonymous with private military contracting in the Iraq War, embarked on a new venture in the late 2000s combating piracy off the coast of Somalia. This bold move demonstrated the company's remarkable adaptability. Blackwater recognized a burgeoning market for security solutions in a region plagued by lawlessness. Piracy was not just a regional problem, it was a threat to global trade and maritime security. Blackwater's entry into this arena was not driven by altruism. They saw a lucrative opportunity to capitalize on the world's fear. With their experience in high-risk environments, they positioned themselves as the go-to solution for shipping companies desperate to protect their vessels and crews. This strategic move would prove to be both profitable and controversial. Blackwater's transition to maritime security was swift and calculated. They invested heavily in acquiring and outfitting vessels, recruiting experienced personnel, and establishing a presence in key locations. This rapid deployment showcased their operational efficiency and their ability to adapt to evolving security challenges. However, their presence in these waters would soon raise questions about accountability, transparency, and the very nature of maritime law. Somali piracy stemmed from years of instability, poverty, and lawlessness. The fragile government couldn't patrol its vast coastline. This power vacuum allowed piracy to flourish. Fishermen competed with foreign fleets exploiting resources. The Gulf of Aden became a hunting ground for pirates. Armed with AK-47s, they targeted oil tankers and cargo ships. These attacks shocked the international community. Pirates held ships and crews hostage for ransom. The economic impact was staggering. Shipping companies increased insurance, rerouted vessels, and hired security. Costs were passed to consumers, driving up prices. Piracy became a 21st century nightmare with global consequences. Blackwater spared no expense in building a formidable maritime division. Their flagship vessel, the MacArthur, was a converted oceanographic research ship, equipped with advanced surveillance systems, high-speed pursuit boats, and a heavily armed security detail. This floating fortress served as a mobile command center and a potent symbol of Blackwater's commitment to maritime security. Beyond the MacArthur, Blackwater's fleet included a variety of smaller, faster vessels designed for intercepting pirate skiffs. These vessels, often armed with heavy machine guns and manned by former Navy SEALs and other elite soldiers, provided a rapid response capability to deter or engage pirates. Blackwater's maritime arsenal was a testament to their ambition and their ability to project force far beyond the battlefields of Iraq. To counter the pirates' low-tech tactics, Blackwater employed a combination of sophisticated technology and brute force. They used drones for aerial surveillance, radar systems to track suspicious vessels, and acoustic deterrents to ward off approaching skiffs. If a pirate attack was imminent, Blackwater's security teams were authorized to use lethal force, turning the high seas into a potential battleground. Section 4. On the High Seas, Countering Piracy with Force. Blackwater's approach to anti-piracy was proactive and aggressive. They believed in deterring attacks before they happened, sending a clear message. Their teams, often former special forces, were highly trained in close-quarters combat. Establishing a visible presence on ships was a primary tactic. Armed contractors, strategically positioned, served as a powerful deterrent. The sight of heavily armed Westerners often gave pirates pause. However, this tactic also raised concerns about escalating violence. Blackwater utilized high-speed maneuvers and evasive tactics. Their agile vessels could quickly intercept and engage pirates. These engagements highlighted the dangers of private military companies. Section 5. Troubled Waters, Controversies, and the Future of Maritime Security. Blackwater's foray into anti-piracy operations was not without its critics. Human rights groups and legal scholars questioned the accountability of private military contractors operating in international waters. Who had the authority to investigate allegations of excessive force or human rights abuses? The lack of clear legal frameworks created a perilous situation where private companies wielded immense power with little oversight. Moreover, the use of lethal force by private security contractors raised ethical dilemmas. Were these hired guns operating outside traditional military structures subject to the same rules of engagement? The line between legitimate defense and unnecessary violence was often blurred, leading to accusations of impunity and a dangerous erosion of international law. Blackwater's legacy in the realm of maritime security remains complex and controversial. While their presence undoubtedly deterred some pirate attacks, their methods and accountability were often called into question. The debate over the role of private military companies in safeguarding international waters continues today, as the specter of piracy and the challenges of maritime security persist.